You've proven yourself capable of handling a few wild boars, but now the valley's true trials await.
Durotar!
While you were gone, a parchment came for you, Nudnik. Read it when you have time. If I'm not mistaken, it came from the warrior trainer Frang. He would have words with you when you're ready. You'll find him outside the den, taking cover in the shade. More importantly, it's time for your next trial. Powerful warrior and awkward novice alike have fallen to the venomous sting of the Scorpid. You will find large numbers of Scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails as proof of your prowess in battle. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for Scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
As you leave the den, you read the note Gornek provided.
Throm Caw, warrior. I won't fawn over your deeds of strength and valor. They're old news. Killed any humans lately? Not many, I wager. You're slowing down, getting soft without a challenge. I need another pair of hands, and no matter what your toadies say, you need the training I can give you. Whenever you get that through your thick skull, I'll be waiting under the canopy just outside the den.
Under the canopy outside, you see a large orc wielding a battle axe. You reckon this must be the warrior trainer, Frang.
Strength and honor.
Ah, that's my parchment. I heard you'd be coming to the valley, Nudnik. I'm glad to see you made it. Let's hope you survive the trials ahead. Like I said, as you gain in power, come to me. I will do what I can to train you in the ways of the warrior. Given your current experience, I can teach you a battle shout that will inspire and strengthen your and those around you's attacks. Good luck, Nudnik, and return to me whenever you feel ready.
Dabu. Blood and thunder. For the Horde.
Another orc beneath the canopy beckons you over.
I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young warrior. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. A group that calls itself the Burning Blade has a coven here in the Valley of Trials. They are skulking in a cave to the northeast, and their vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and if you survive, return to me.
As you stop for refreshments before leaving the orc base camp, the butcher's assistant loudly sighs.
Speak, friend.
It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, Nudnik, if you bring me 6 cactus apples, I'll make a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
As you leave the camp on the hunt for Scorpids, minions of the Burning Blade, and apples, the camp's foreman yells.
Magraw.
Cursed peons! They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right orc for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on the lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Lousy slacking
Go forth
peons.
to victory.
Now, as you leave camp, you notice the ripe fruit dangling from some of the cacti. Taking care to avoid the sharp spines, you harvest what useful sustenance you can from this harsh land. As you approach another grouping of cacti, you sight one of the Scorpids Gornik asked you to slay. Lunging at it with your axe, it curls into a defensive position and strikes at you with its pincers. You take care to avoid the toxic barb at the end of its tail, lest you end up being another victim in need of antidote you've been sent to gather. As you engage another Scorpid, you let loose a mighty roar as Fang instructed. Your blood courses with rage and your axe comes down hard, ending the Scorpid's life. You continue dispatching Scorpids, gathering their tails as Gornik instructed. Continuing along the valley's wall, you spy a Peon sleeping next to a tree it should be harvesting lumber
Something
from.
you doing?
You reach for the blackjack the foreman provided.
Ow! Okay, I'll get back to work, Nudnik.
As you continue gathering Scorpid tails, you notice a cave to the north. This must be the Burning Blade's hideaway. Spilling forth from the mouth of the cave are dozens of blue, impish creatures. They're wearing tattered rags and wielding crude, makeshift weapons. As you engage in battle with these minions, they summon forth demonic fire magic, scorching your skin, but they're still no match for your axe.
Okay.
The Imp's armor may be battle-worn and tattered, but some of it still appears useful. You drape the least threadbare armor over your bare skin for protection. As you finish off the last of the Burning Blade's minions outside the cave, you spy another slacking Peon.
What? Okie dokie. Sen'jin, not that kind of orc. What do you want? Okie dokie.
As you finish patrolling the circumference of the valley and begin traveling back to the den, you notice a wounded troll at the base of a large tree.
Warrior, I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the Scorpids of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger though, and it sliced down into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the Scorpid for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south.
You head south, climbing to the top of the plateau. In the distance, you spot it. A large, black Scorpid. A vicious beast. This must be the adversary the troll referred to. The beast puts up a mighty fight, taking many more blows from your axe than many of the lesser Scorpids, but you still manage to end the creature's life. You hack away the wounded claw that the troll referred to, and return to him.
My father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead. My blow was not enough to kill him, but look at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steels my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to the den unassisted. Please, Nudnik, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me.
You return to the den to secure help for the wounded troll, and to provide updates to your other benefactors.
Durotar.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazuo was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazuo's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, Nudnik, and that you would fight for a stranger's honor while other tasks occupied your time. Your own honor is heightened. There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting Scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall.
Strength.
I have no more to teach you, Nudnik. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest.
Greetings.
You have done well, Nudnik. Although the vile familiars were merely pests of the darker powers within the Burning Blade, your success against them foretells greater deeds ahead. Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. It is called the Burning Blade Medallion, and your next task is to find it and remove it from the Coven. But be wary, for the medallion may be possessed by an agent of the Burning Blade, and if so, then the agent's power would be greater than the familiars you have already encountered. Go, Nudnik. You will find the Coven in a cave to the north and west.
For the Horde. Thrall Hall.
Wonderful, Nudnik. As promised, here's the
For the
Cactus Apple
Horde.
surprise, and a little something extra.
Strength and honor. Dabu. What do you need? Go forth to victory. Durotar.
Those no good lazy. Hey, you have my blackjack? Did you catch any peons sleeping on the job? Good, good. Maybe next time they'll think twice before slacking off. Thanks for the help. Nudnik, you're a dependable orc. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in the chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it, so you can see it in the dark. So you won't have to worry about finding it,
Strength.
just what's guarding it.
You set off once again towards the Burning Blades Coven. As you delve deeper into the cave, beyond the impish creatures you've already bested, there's four-legged demonic creatures summoned from the twisting nether, sprawling throughout the cave. A cesspool of demonic energy. You hear running water and recall that Thazz'ril's pick should be near the water source. As you enter a large chamber of the cave, you notice the pick leaning against the wall, illuminated as Thazz'ril said it would be. You venture forth even deeper into the cave, eventually coming across a scarred, gray-skinned orc. This must be a member of the Burning Blade. You rush towards him, striking him down with your axe. On his corpse, you find the medallion you were sent for. Looking at the landscape around you and the numerous demons throughout the cave, you're relieved to have taken this artifact away from the Burning Blade. You return to the den to report your successes.
Did you find my pick? Great, you've got it. Thanks a lot, Nudnik. This is my favorite pick. Now if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
May your blades never dull.
Strength and honor.
Is your task complete, Nudnik? Do you have the Burning Blade Medallion? You retrieved it. Well done. Your efforts within the Burning Blade Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished, here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Sen'jin and seek out Master Godrin. Sen'jin village is east out of the valley, but right at the fork. Tell Godrin of the Burning Blade and that they have reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Sen'jin. Go, Nudnik, and be swift. I fear the evil found at the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Go forth to victory.
So begins your journey into the wider world of Azeroth. You travel up the beaten path and through the valley's gates, which you entered not long ago, now stronger, more confident, and prepared to face whatever threats the greater beasts of Durotar may pose. You come to a fork in the road and turn east as Zaretha Fargaze instructed. As you approach the coast, you see a tent village with a few wooden structures. The architecture is reminiscent of the orcs, but with more colorful, tribal aspects. This must be Sen'jin, the troll's refuge in Durotar. At the center of the town stands a masked troll witch doctor, directing the activities of the camp. Likely Master Godrin.
Hey there.
Your report comes at a bad time. The Burning Blade is not seen here in Sen'jin, but their evil has taken seed off the coast on the Echo Isles. The orcs are friends of the Darkspear troll. Honorable friends. We want to help the orcs, but we need help too.
See ya later.
It seems the threat of the Burning Blade will provide ample opportunity to hone your skills. You will assist these trolls and the orcs of Razor Hill for the Horde.